Signs say no.
We're the only badass novel bitches around. So.
Oh, there we go.
If I'm good to go.
Then, when the music is broken off,
yeah, you're supposed to like. There you go.
I'm so excited for this! Flower bookmarks. These are so pretty.
We all got different designs. Mine is bamboo with like.
Oh my god, that was an exciting adventure.
Welcome back.
Hi, thank you so much. We have Erica Bauermeister.
Welcome, guest author Kayla tonight.
Yes, I need a lot of guests tonight. Yes, Lowry, right here with us tonight. Welcome, Asha. We're so excited.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for having me.
Hey, bitches.
Hello.
We had some funny audio shit just happen.
Yeah.
That was weird. You became like unmuted and then it started like playing through your computer into the screen.
Yeah, it was all wonky.
Yeah. That's funny. Hi, Anissa. Welcome. We have a couple of bees taking the night off, don't we? So Rebecca is celebrating her birthday and finishing the marathon. And I think Caitlin said she's not feeling very well. So hopefully she feels better. But anyways, for the rest of us, we have some drama to chat about this week. So we read chapters 5 through 8 of the Sunday Lunch Club this week, and didn't find out about good old Josh yet. I'm a little annoyed. Anyway, we'll get to it. How was your guys' week?
Busy.
Busy week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Busy.
Same. I feel like it was a really busy week, and then when I think about everything we didn't accomplish this week, I feel like, what the fuck did I do? Do you ever feel like that? Like when like you were busy all week and you know it, and yet you look around and nothing is done.
Oh,
like, what did I do with all of that time when I was busy? What was I busy doing? Probably busy avoiding. That was me. Probably busy avoiding this week. Oh my goodness. Anything you guys are looking forward to this coming week?
Having the week over.
Stop it. Are you looking forward to Thanksgiving coming? Is that why? Are you trying to skip too?
That's going to be a super busy week. I am and I'm not.
Oh. Okay. Hello, Regina. How's it going, babe?
We'll be in Vegas.
Yeah, it's going to be a nuts week for you.
Is that for a game?
Tournament that whole weekend.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Traveling for it. That's pretty big stuff.
That's why they're a travel ball team.
I could fuck you up, you know. I could.
Well, that's like far. Like, how far do they travel?
Well, depends on how you rank. So if you're up in the top where you're getting
Hi, Katrina.
invited to like Little League World Series, you're going all the way to Pennsylvania.
Oh, geez.
And we were supposed to go to Utah last month, but it got canceled.
And all that's like out of pocket for parents, right? All the travel and everything.
Oh my. That would be quite expensive to watch some baseball games.
Well, they have like group rate. You guys go together, right? Like to group rate rooms and stuff like that.
But we ended up renting a house with another family that's part of the team because it's his cousins. They just like Airbnb with.
That's smart.
And it happened to be close to the fields. So it's cheaper for us to do that actually than to get the hotel rooms.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm tired today.
I did get a blister on the ball of my foot.
Ow.
My friend had a surprise 40th birthday party at like a salsa dancing place. I don't do that.
Same, but I know his sisters do.
And so it was like surprise party, and then they had like an hour I didn't realize it was going to be an hour of lessons.
You literally took
It's a little much.
like salsa lessons for like an hour.
I swear it was an hour. I felt like an hour. I think it was totally an hour.
Oh my.
And I didn't get it done. I didn't get it down.
No, you're
It was
not.
horrible. I have no coordination skills. I count. And then they did that thing where like they switch with everybody. So like there goes Houston just going off, and like
You
the
like
new
finally
person.
no, like the one you're probably comfortable like learning it with, and then
Well,
they
like-
get rid of.
Well, every 30 seconds, it's like switch with a new person. I'm like, no.
I
I
don't
didn't
like
like
that.
it.
It's not a fucking speed dating. Nope.
Sound like
That's what
line
it-
dancing.
And then as he's leaving, and then everybody that comes up to me, I'm like, I'm sorry. I know we've been doing this for 30 minutes. I should know the basic now. And then they look at me like, oh, and then they look at me when they're trying to dance with me. And they're like, oh, like,
Oh, like you were not just like
being, oh, haha. No, I was like,
you're
seriously.
serious.
So, that was
There
weird.
are some. Mm-hmm. Well, at least you gotta hand it to her. She tries. You
I
know?
mean, we did enjoy the evening though, but
You sound like Tasha when she did Zumba.
Okay, look, bitch. I caught up. It just like when you go to Zumba, everybody who's already in there already knows all the songs,
oh yeah,
and all the moves. So you're the one who shows up and is like, I've never heard the version of this song they're currently playing, nor have I heard it sped up with another tune added in. So I'm already confused. I'm trying to pick which one do I pick? Which one do I dance to? Okay, fuck it. Then there are like all these dance moves, and as soon as you think you've caught one, and I'm like, oh fuck, we fucking switch. Not only do they switch that move, they then spin, do some weird other, bouncy. They flip, and by then I'm like, is it time to take a seat? No.
Oh no.
Then they want to bust out shake weights, and by the end of this, I look like no. By the end of it,
When I tell you,
I should have been paid for my services all night long.
I almost pissed myself laughing because she's watching herself in the mirror, but she can't quite get it. I was when I tell you,
she told me to watch me, and I was like, if I watch me, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. I gotta watch you guys. And she was like, well, don't watch the instructor because she's facing you. Well, your eye is on the instructor. So then she turns around and I try to go with her. And then when they're like, they tell you which way to move, but you move the opposite.
Yeah, no, it's
look,
yeah.
I could fucking dance. I could dance. I could take a lesson. It's fine. If she was gonna give me a lesson, that would be different. But I'm just like picking up where everybody left off, and they've already been coming for a while. So it's give me a day. Also, I don't work out, so
it was hilarious.
It was so fucking funny. It was
no, I've done a Zumba, and I completely
my
understand.
stomach hurt so bad from laughing. My arms hurt from beating off two dudes for like an hour straight. It was fucked up. Like, who puts 5-pound weights and just kicks them in the air? And she's like, bitch, they're only 5 pounds. Anna's like, I got a 10-pound over here. You want to switch? I was like, no, my dudes are heavy enough.
Oh my God. I took my friend Christina one time, and she wasn't getting down with the moves either. And she was just like, fuck it. And she was doing her own jam. She was fucking busting the robot and shit. Like, she was moving. And I'm like, the instructor was like, hey, it doesn't matter. As long as you're moving, have a good time. We were dying.
She said, do it again.
Oh my God.
No, I was like, why do we gotta hold weights and shake them? Like, my arms are heavy enough being up in the fucking air for 10 minutes. Like, are you kidding? I'm not just like putting my arms up. You're having to like do things. Why okay, so I finally get it. Like at the end, she kind of starts to repeat moves, and I'm like, fuck, I think I know this one, So I do that, and I'm fine, and it's like finally, and then she's like, oh, okay, and we're done. I'm like, great, it was my time to shine. My time to shine. She was about to repeat moves. Yeah, look at those.
We could have stayed for the second class, but you didn't want to stay.
No, second class is like, you want to go upstairs to the hot room? Fuck you.
Oh my God, I know. Hot yoga, pass the fuck out.
No.
Oh God.
I'm way too heavy for hot yoga. Hell no. I can't handle air conditioned loop. How long was it? It was 4 hours.
It was not. I think it was 90 minutes. It was like an hour and a
90
half.
minutes, okay? I have
That's
not
a
worked
long
out
time.
since like 90 minutes.
What else can you do for 90 minutes? What can anybody do for 90 minutes?
Go to a buffet. So
Thank
what are you
you.
gonna do? You're gonna
But see,
Go to a buffet.
there's movement
to
there. You're sitting,
I
you
guess
get
you can.
up, you sit, you get up.
I
Yeah, those are
know.
squats and
my.
crunches right there.
More my speed.
Oh wow. Well,
No, I'm telling you that Zumba's nothing.
shit on my arm.
I
Wow.
went to an exercise class with a lady that I met, and it was a one of those bar classes. Well, it was a bar studio, right, where they do like the ballet bar
Oh yeah.
workouts, you know what I'm talking about? But this was a drum class. I forgot what they called it. I think it's called Pound or something.
I think it's a
And they
drunk
give
class
you-
for a second.
No,
Wait,
they give you drumsticks,
Drum.
and you're on the floor doing these like Pilates style exercises where you have to like balance on your butt
I saw
while
the video.
your legs are in front of you like this, and your hands are up in the air, and you're pounding and drumming all around you and doing all this shit. When I tell you, I fucking lost my life and came back to life that night. Like, and the lady that was there with me was dying. And the next day we were just texting each other like, bitch, I can't feel my body. Like I am, when I tell you sore,
Outer body experience.
yeah, I was about to call her and be like, I think I left my kidney or something there. Like, can you please look? Because something's missing. Everything fucking hurts.
Something fell out while I was there.
Yeah. Everything
What
fucking hurt.
does
It
that
was
sound
so
like in there?
And then like I had lost weight at that point, right? But these bitches are like 90 pounds. You know, they go and do their bar class and their Pilates and shit and yoga namaste, fuck you. So they're looking at me and this lady that I went with who's a little heavier, and they're like, you can do it, girls. Come on, just stick with it. Like, oh my God, we're so proud. You're like, I'm not some fat charity case, you bitch. I'm about to beat her ass. With
You know
a
what? I don't know why, but like when somebody doesn't know me and they say they're proud of me,
Thank
I
you.
just hate that.
It
Like,
Right. Like, what, did you not think I could do it? So
what does
like
that
now all of a
mean?
sudden
Fire
you're like
in my
proud.
chest just turns on like a fucking like
proud of you.
you just lit the fire in my chest. Like, bitch, I don't know you. What do you mean you're proud of me? I don't need you to be proud of me. As a matter of fact, I'm here for me. I just got to be proud of me.
I mean, because if I do something like,
So,
oh, cool, good job or whatever, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm just
I'll
like,
be proud of
it sounds
myself when I catch
condescending.
up with your fucking moves. Mind your business. So,
Well, I think it depends on the content, right? Like,
no.
but
I
like
still
those
think I want
ladies, like it was
strangers.
condescending. Like, we're so proud of you. Like, you hung in there. Like, fuck you. Well, yeah, I almost died and I fucking lost my life, hyperventilated, but thanks. And fuck you and your studio.
See, I just don't want a bunch of strangers like trying to cheer me on. I'm like, look, if I decide to give up halfway through, it's none of your fucking business.
yeah.
Right. But it's like, I'm not here on fucking Special Olympics and shit, like
Thank
trying
you.
to compete. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I felt like.
You to keep me going.
But you know what I mean? Like, that's what I felt like. Like, I'm
Thank
not,
you.
yeah, like, look at you, Buckaroo. You fucking did it. Look at you. You can be the
And
president.
aren't you here on Special Olympics? Stop, Desiree.
Like, you
Oh,
can do
man.
anything you want to do. The fuck out of here.
Go you. Oh,
Yeah. Let's move on.
I'm getting
Speaking of pissed off, let's talk
I'm-
about Neil.
Neil. All right, bitches.
Neil.
Now that
That
a
was a
few
good
of you
segue.
other bitches
It
finally
was.
showed up for this, first of all, now that y'all are here, did you all open your email? And are you all signed up for our email subscription or our email newsletter on our website? If you're not, you missed out on some special ass news yesterday. Am I right? I'm all right.
Mm-hmm. I
So
agree.
we announced, she said, I'll be back in 45. Well, you can wait, but we announced next year's book theme, which is officially going to be a year of page to screen. I know Katrina got hers and she was right on it. We released, we obviously sent out a link for our calendar and released the theme, a year of page to screen. So we are going to theme all of next year's books on books that eventually became movies or TV shows. So some are a little older, some are a little newer, some are kind of in between. we got a good range of books picked out for next year, so it should be quite fun. Whether you watch everything that we read next year or not doesn't matter, but it's going to be a blast because we're going to get the chance to finally discuss both without getting chastised by people who are like, no, we didn't see it. So if we want to discuss it, which is better, book or film, that's going to be a blast. So if you haven't, go to our website and check out the calendar if you need to know what all our books are for next year.
Oh my God.
What did she do?
I don't know.
I'm glad she didn't hit the red button though. Gotta say, right?
You see, my hands are right here.
Look at her, she's like, I didn't do it. I didn't. Okay,
Not
guys,
me.
come back. She didn't do it.
Not me. I keep hands where you can see them during the broadcast now.
Yeah. Look at her. Now she's all like,
I don't know what I was gonna do this. Is this still the same?
Ooh, www.novelbitches.com. Yeah, so our calendar will be
Okay.
over there. You guys can get the calendar if you want. Those will be mailed out, I think, December 1st. Probably a little sooner, but just expect December 1st-ish. So, that being said, we can finally hop on over to chapters 5 through 8. All right, you guys. What went down this week? We have a few comments in our discussion post.
Yeah, read those.
Is not here yet, but Vanessa was the first one. Neil is so fucking annoying. Girl,
Oh
same.
man.
Anyone else out there who thinks Thea is Josh? Yeah, I think we all do at this point. And Dinky better not be a bitter hag to Paloma. I'll fight her. I don't think that Dinky has a problem with Paloma. I just don't think that she wants to give Neil what he's asking for, which is like all the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't even think that she's even purposely doing anything. I think he's just so stuck in his own head that he sees everything in a different perspective, like than what's actually going on.
Yeah. Well, he even mentioned at one point he was saying like about parents and stuff, and he was like, "Well, my father, blah blah blah," and then my mother, well, Dinky, and so he just like passed right on over his mom.
Yeah.
So we know that like the relationship is already not there, which means that Dinky's like acceptance means a lot more to him. So I think that's really what he's like asking for right now. But
yeah.
Desiree said, Dominique, you need to fucking sign up for Elfster if you're doing the Christmas. Look at her, she's doing it right now. Is tomorrow we draw names for Elfster for Christmas.
Fun.
Secret bitch. So I actually remembered to sign up, you guys. I did it right in the beginning so I wouldn't forget and I won't miss out ever again on Halloween. That shit, I'm so jealous. Everybody got some super cool stuff. I am not fucking doing that again. Day one. Anyway. Yeah, I think Dinky is just like trying to give her attention, spread across all the kids, and he's just being sensitive. But he's sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, what did he say when he was talking about himself in the last chapter? He said, I wanted to be, in looking at like the different types of gay men that he had to look up to or to become, he was saying he didn't want to be a poofter? A poofter?
Did I miss that?
Poofer.
Poofer, something like that. I was laughing so hard. I was like, a fucking what? A poofer. But I think here we heard them being called what, puffs or poofs back in the day. I don't think anybody uses that anymore.
And this is also lingo
overseas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's that
And
also.
there's a lot of that.
A lot. Yeah. Anyway, Neil's fucking Neil. So he finally got it stuck to him. I was so excited that Santiago actually went and said, fuck it, fuck you. I'm out. You need to be forced to take care of your child for a goddamn change. And I'm just going to disappear. And I was so excited when I found out that he was with Anna when it happened.
I like how they did that. It was
awesome.
A cute, clever
it was
way.
so good. He was like, I guess they need rescuing, but not until after we go see Dinky. make him wait a little longer. It was
Good.
so cute. Yeah, I thought that was really good. Okay, so a lot went down. What went down this week? Neil was a dirtbag, pain in the ass, whiny bitch, and then had to take care of his kid. And then Santiago finally tried to put his foot down on that man.
Yep.
Then Anna almost took her grandmother in, even though she has no fucking space. And
Mhm.
we all thought that Dinky was being abused. And right at the end, we're not sure.
We were not sure. She might
We're
be.
not sure. I
That
don't
was-
think she is, based on what Shiva was saying to her at the end. Anyways,
Right.
and Luca is kind of wish-washy about their relationship right now. It's a little interesting, but they did go visit his mom, also
Mhm.
odd. And she and Luca went for Maeve all the way to Boston to check it out and see if her son should go.
That
So
pissed
that
me
that
off.
fucking bitch could go with her fucking boyfriend.
But you know what? I think that in the end, that worked out best for Maeve. Is it Maeve, right?
Mhm.
How do they say it in the book? Is Maeve?
Maeve.
Okay. I think it worked out best for her because had she gone, Storm might not have made the choice that he made. Like, I think seeing her on Skype and how sad she was and realizing like how much it means for her to have him around, even though it's more of him as like a caretaker role and making sure that she's good than anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe it just,
Where do you
Do you
think?
think that he's happy in his caregiver role to his mom?
I don't think he's happy about it, but I think he knows that that's what she needs.
You know, I really took it because his dad was trying to say, oh, well, he can stay as of right now. And everybody was like, a little what? Like right now? But he might just be going back so he can like prep himself, pack, get ready.
Maybe.
We don't know.
Maybe.
We don't
Wait,
know.
I was gonna ask you guys, what do you think would be better for him?
I think that he needs to go with his dad.
Because Maeve has her whole family there to support her. Anyways,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
it's
That's a hard question because at the same time too, maybe he doesn't want the structure and the principle and the everything that comes along with his dad's because he is a young teenager
Yeah.
who
Mhm.
can pretty much do whatever he wants when he's with his mom,
Well, exactly. So what do you
even
think
though
is
that
better for
comes
him?
along with also kind of acting like a
Very
more
fine.
adult mature role, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, but there are a lot of kids who've grown up in that role where, they are more of like a peer to their parent.
Yeah.
And while sometimes it really isn't fair to have to take on that role, it doesn't mean that they aren't comfortable in it or that they
Yeah.
wouldn't in the end still go back and do things the same. But, I mean, we won't know until a little later on what he's going to decide. Does anybody think he's going to stay with his dad or his mom? Based on like the visit and all that. I mean, he seems irritated with either parent. Like
Like a teenager.
he doesn't like his
He seems-
stepmom. He's whatever about his dad. He's having
Well,
a
because
blast
he probably in his perfect world, his dad and his mom would be back together.
yeah, and there's still some kids who feel that way. I
Yeah.
never did. I never felt like I would be happier if my parents were together. Never. I always knew from the get-go. I was like, nope, my parents do not need to be together. I like them separate. I like everything separate. I like holidays separate. I like their relationship being super far apart and zero contact. Like it was just better. There's just some families that need to be that way.
Yeah.
And like through our grandmothers, my grandmothers on both sides is kind of like how like the contact happened. So, sometimes it just needs to be that way. But I don't know. This family's close. They're all there for each other, obviously, because Anna and Luca went to Boston for her. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, I think that was an excuse too for them to kind of go on their first little getaway together. But
how
that shit pissed me off when she's thinking more of her relationship with Paul and going off to Paris.
then her
And
child.
I'm sorry, it's not, I don't care how uncomfortable you are. This is what I put on the Facebook post. That is your son.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you need to be there to physically see where he may or may not be living, or even if you just went to visit during the summers, like you need to put your big girl pants on and you need to go check it out. And you need to make sure that you're comfortable sending him there because it's freaking halfway across the world. Like it doesn't at that point, like you put your shit aside and you do what's best for your son.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care.
Mhm.
And the fact that she even had the audacity to tell Anna about her trip as her sister, I would have been like, you know what? F you. You're going to deal with this. Like, I'm not getting you out of this bind. It's
Mhm.
one thing for me to go with you, but I will not go for you. Like, that's ridiculous.
I agree. Ooh, I'm echoing somewhere. Is that just on my end?
I don't hear it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is just me. No, I totally agree with you. And that was obviously your comment was next, so I don't need to read that. But I think that she should have gone. I don't think that she should have taken any time away, even in a new relationship, even if she thought it was exciting. She shouldn't have done that. She could have, like, Paul has kids. He would fully understand, I think, that if she said, like, hey, I can't go with you, I gotta make sure that, like, wherever my kid ends up, that it's a safe place, that it's a good place, and that he sees that I'm supportive no matter what he decides. Like, that's
Well, and I'm kind of surprised that he didn't push her to go.
Yeah.
Right? Like, hey, I think this is important. Like, you need to go.
Oh my
and be
God,
there.
what if that is what happened? We don't know why they didn't go to Paris, and we don't know why Paul is no longer there. What if, like, because Paul does care about his kids, he is closer and does, have them in his life and does want to be a part of Stormy's life. And so, what if he found out that, like, this was supposed to go down at the same time and she chose to go to Paris instead of saying something? And he was like, nah, bitch.
Right.
Maybe.
Like he
Because he
doesn't
seems like the kind
want
of man
to.
who would do that. Who would
He
be like,
doesn't want to be chosen ahead
Right.
of her over. Yeah.
Right.
if he's that good of a man, and it seems like he might be, then he might be like, you know what, that's just not, I'm not okay with that. We could have gone
Well,
in.
imagine the turmoil that you cause when he's already having a tough time with her son. And then for him to think that now you're choosing this guy in your trip over going with me to America to go see my dad, like that's huge.
I agree. Yeah. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. We haven't seen you in a couple weeks. No, I agree. Definitely thought it was really fucked up. So we're gonna find out what happens. Did Paul break up with her over it? It's sure sounding like that. I know. All right, what was the next one? You said, I know Anna and Luca used it as an excuse to go away together, but I would not go do her dirty work. Right, we all agree. This was something that I found was interesting. When you go on vacation with someone and you realize how they really are, you're out of your bubble. Like there's that, like, you're newly dating someone and you finally get into the point where you're sleeping together and your days turn into nights and things are, like kind of fuzzy outside of that. Like you exit your bubble occasionally to go grocery shopping or to get your job done or whatever. You come up for air here and there, but you still aren't out in the real world enough to see who they are and what they're like outside of this bubble. So she decides to take the big leap. And instead of it being in a comfortable setting like a home and some Sunday lunch, they're going across the ocean to Boston. And she's like, oh my God, he's fucking obnoxious. Everything that irritated him, I was like, he's such a bitch. Like, I can't stand him. Luca, I don't care how hot you are. You need to suck it up, buddy.
Yeah.
Everything that she did, he was annoyed about. Everything.
Yeah.
And everything that he did, I was annoyed about.
Well, you could tell that they travel very differently. She's all about the historic sites and the different things, right? She wanted to walk the trail and
Talk to people.
she wanted to just take her time and sleep in. Yeah, and he's like, "Come on, rise and shine." I would have been like, "Bitch, there ain't no alarm clocks on a vacation. The hell out of here." Yeah.
Like, I get up and go to work on a regular basis. I'm not doing that here on this vacation. Just not going to happen. Like, I'm going to sleep in, and then we're going to start our day according to how we fucking feel. And it's not going to be like, TikTok, bitch. Not going to happen. That was annoying.
Okay.
Like, ew.
I got to go back to Maeve real quick and the whole issue with Alva's house because there was a sentence
Ooh.
on page 194
Okay.
that totally struck me. Like, I was so upset. So they're Skyping her as they're sitting down having
Mhm.
dinner, right? And it talks about how he moves the computer as kind of not to show off his dad's cornucopia of health and wealth, right? With like all the food and everything, I guess, because they were eating. And he goes, I've been kite surfing, Mom. She goes, call me Maeve, sweetheart. And
Yeah.
then goes, oh, kite surfing, brilliant. God knows what it is, but brilliant. Are like, really? Like, you're that bitter that you are telling your son to call you by your name when he refers you to Mom? Like, that pissed me off so bad. Like, as Anna, I would have taken the computer or the phone or whatever it is that they were on, and I would have walked away and been like, get your shit together. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how dare you make your son feel that way and make a comment like that to your kid over your own bitterness? Like, ugh, right?
Well, see, and
I'm glad Jess, I wasn't the
that's
only one.
where I
That
go.
sentence stuck me so hard.
Do I sound weird?
No.
Okay, I'm getting a weird thing. That's where I went with where do you think he should be? And that's from all of that and how she is. I hope he goes back to his dad because it is just not a healthy
I mean,
place for
obviously,
him
you
to
can
be.
see her immaturity level in how she handles situations, and she does not know how to put him first.
Yeah.
She's very selfish. You can tell that she's very selfish. And
I
and that
agree.
just that one sentence, like that one statement, like I would never I couldn't imagine ever being so mad at my kids, and especially if they were that far away from me that I'd be like, hey mom, call me Adriana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be a stab to the
Rude.
heart to hear that from your parent. Like, wow.
Mm. What if she was just trying to pull like I'm a cool mom thing because maybe
No,
she's
that's
feeling like
bullshit.
kicked down from like the stepmom that's there?
No, dude,
I'm
that
just
you're
saying,
you're
what if
you're
I'm just
degrading
saying like
yourself.
where
You're
she
you're
might be.
debunking yourself as a parent doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
But
you
some
have a
people don't see
stepmother
it
that's
that
there, that's caring for him,
way.
and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna sit there and basically tell him to refer you, like, if you're his buddy, you're his friend, like,
Mm-hmm.
call me Adriana. Oh my, that's
She might have just been trying to like assert herself as closer to him than they are.
no, she was being an
If
asshole.
she was being a bitch, yeah, we
Yeah.
know that. But like, what are her thoughts behind it? That's all. I thought she was being an asshole, but I didn't get she was trying to be a cool mom. All right, see, yeah, could be
Yeah.
wrong. I could be wrong.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. I'm sure we'll hear about this later. Okay, let's see. Next comment. I laughed when Santiago left Neil's ass with the cooking and the baby. I was glad when Neil was able to oh, this is Vanessa, sorry. I was glad when Neil was able to express his feelings about not wanting the parenting aspect of life. It's just too bad he went along with it and now has these pent-up feelings of resentment. That was interesting too. Or there was that point where, they had their little interaction and then he walks away and he's like, this is never what I wanted. Like, I just wanted you.
Yeah.
Like,
But then that's
I
where
never
you
even
need to step up and be honest about it.
Yeah, but sometimes people fall into things because they think that it's like the natural next step.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, what else am I doing if I'm not like going along the next step? Like, I don't want to stay stagnant in my life. And for someone who's in a position where like you finally get to have that because he is in a gay male relationship and it's, obviously still something that he's even uncomfortable with. He's like, okay, I finally get to the point where I can have this person that I've completely fallen in love with, that I want to spend my entire life with. And he's like, obviously, I want to give him everything he wants. And obviously, Santi wanted to be a father. It's not what he wanted, but he's going to give it to that person. I mean, I think there are a lot of relationships that do go along those terms. Like, I want to give them everything, and what they want is this. And so I'll just go with it.
Yes, but I don't think that is something that you just fall into. When you're talking about adopting a child and raising a human being, you need to be very upfront and frank about it. You need to be very honest about it. Even if the honesty was just to the point of, I'm not sure this is really what I want, or this
Yeah.
was never my goal or dream,
Yeah.
to have a family, and then talk it out. Because remember, Neil is so much older than Santi, so he's set in his ways.
Yeah.
He was probably very content with not having a family, and that's fine, but you don't just allow yourself to fall into becoming a parent. Like, you need to discuss that fully, especially when you're in the position of adopting. That's a huge responsibility. Like, so I don't buy that shit from him at all. I don't take it as an excuse. I don't think it's a reason why he should allow himself to be detached and let Santi do all the work. It's not okay. If that's what you chose to do and not communicate, then you need to just understand that that is your life and your family now. You need to step up and do what's
Yeah.
right.
Yep. Agree. Oh, I definitely agree. I just think that like he fell into it because that's just what you sometimes do with the people that you love, is like you just kind of go along with these things to make them happy. And obviously,
Oh yeah, he probably thought he was going to lose him if he didn't give him what he was looking for. But you know what? It could have turned out that maybe Santi also thought that he was doing that to create this family unit for Neil. Since
I
Neil came,
would not be
you know,
surprised. I think
right.
that like we're gonna find that they're gonna end up being like a really good family unit. And I think that, Santi is obviously a really good father. He knows this child like through and through, and he can anticipate every single thing and about her. And I think that for Neil, it's gonna take so much longer to get to that point. But I think Neil showed that he can, because we got to see that like really tender moment that like he hadn't had up to that point, where he was holding her and just talking to her and saying like how he felt. And sometimes you do say how you feel to like inanimate things, that not inanimate, but things that can't respond, like if you're talking to a pet, or a baby, like you just say exactly what's in your heart, like because they can't really respond and don't fully understand, but it feels good to just kind of get out. But it was nice to see that he had that kind of moment with her this week, because obviously it's kind of a breakthrough. So I'm wondering if that will lead to anything.
Well, hopefully he has learned a lesson from it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just go back to, okay, hold on. Is there any more comments you got to read off of Facebook?
No, that's it.
Okay. So talking about the whole situation, I thought it was so like, not disrespectful, but just so tacky how he invites this woman over to introduce her to Sam when he knows the heartache that Sam is going through. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody's hey, get over one by getting under another. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seemed very classless to me.
It seemed like something a guy who, like he said, just sped through people previous to getting this one solid relationship would do. It sounded exactly like something he would do.
And the poor girl, like, can you imagine?
She's
You're
like
being told to come
"Hey."
over and meet this guy, and you get yourself all dolled up, and then he barely gives you like the hey time of day. Oh my God, how awkward for her, poor thing.
Super awkward. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, what the fuck when that happened, right? When that happened, I was like, oh God, who's here? Oh, who's here? Before she was announced, like she was supposed to be there, I was like, it's gonna be fucking Carly.
Oh yeah.
For like a hot sec, I was like, is it Carly? Is it the girl from the letter? Right. But then and then they said, like, oh, we invited her, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, it's like a work friend. Okay, that's not fucking Carly. We're fine. But the thing about Carly that comes up later is that like she's been handing off like these envelopes and then finally mails one next door. That's super random to me, right?
Well, yeah, it got put into the wrong slot.
But it was the first time it was mailed.
Yeah.
She wouldn't accidentally put it into the wrong slot.
But didn't she drop them off at her business the last 2 times? The third one was mailed to her home but went next door.
Oh, was it always the business? Was it always?
Times I think it was to the business. She dropped it off there. All right.
I don't know.
I think it was to the business both times. Because she was
Well, the business is the shed behind her house, isn't it?
right. But then
Yeah.
why would she drop them off twice and mail it once?
She moved?
Bitch, do you guys just want to like read that next chapter? Because it ended like she got that letter.
I know.
Look
So,
at her. Look at her.
but with it being mailed, now she has a return address. Maybe she
You
mailed
don't
it.
always have to put a return address.
You
Just
don't
whatever want.
have to. But
is there
Hold
gonna
on.
be one?
Is that her way of like,
Fine, you're finally allowed to contact me.
yeah.
Staying in control. Yeah. You know, I feel like if this is her daughter that she put up for adoption, she would be out of control her whole life. And to give her a letter and no return address and say exactly what she wanted without a response, that's having control.
Oh yeah.
Sending another letter and saying exactly what you feel without having to worry about a response or a physical reaction, control. And now she's like, well, maybe I want more than that, but I'm going to control it. So I'm going to send a letter, blah, blah, blah. Sounds like she's technically, yeah, she works from a shed behind the house. Thank you. You guys knew. Nice. You and Anna.
I want to know what Luca's response is going to be to this.
She said, I got something I got to tell you. I mean, I don't care what his response is, honestly. I want to know what the letter says.
Well, you can read the next
More
page.
than him. Yeah, I know.
Does it tell you what it said?
Oh, it does, right on the next page. Can I read it out loud?
Hey, do you guys want her to just start the next page? I do. I think
I
we
do.
should.
I do.
We're all going to find out like later today, tomorrow. So
Okay.
go ahead, get us
You want
started.
me to read it?
You can probably read one page.
Okay. So, chapter 9, lunches at Anna's house. And dear Anna, me again like a bad penny. The pathetic note you wrote years ago holds no power over me. You have no right to tell me how to feel about you. I'm not just the evidence of a mistake you made. I'm a real person. I exist, Carly.
Yes, bitch, that's it. That's everything.
First of all, Carly sounds like a bitch too, because you know what I mean? Like, look, I get it, you know, I can understand from the situation, but unless you've reached out and tried to find out what exactly happened, you know, get the story of why, what, you don't know if your birth mother was, heaven forbid, raped. You don't know if, you know, it was just due to you know, a background thing, or maybe she was a girl on the street who was homeless, and who, you don't know the story.
Right.
So until you find out, like, the way she's coming out at her, it just seems very overboard. Very overboard.
She's not very old.
Exactly.
And if we
we know that Anna's 40, right? And how old was she when she had
this is pre-Sam.
Bonnie Carly?
Right.
How old was she?
Don't know.
Do we know yet?
We don't know. We know the birthday is November 11th, and you want to know why I keep remembering that? Because super fucking funny. What's today's date? The 13th. I was reading on November 11th.
Oh, funny.
Literally, it's November 11th. I was like, oh my God, stop. This is so weird.
It's a day before my dad's birthday, so that's why I was easy to remember.
Yeah. Well, I was over here like, oh my God, it's November 11th, and I'm reading about November 11th, and each November 11th for the past however many news clippings. I was like, why are you collecting these? Like, it's a lot to collect over the years.
Yeah.
If you don't, like, what are you doing? I'm not, like, are you thinking you're going to see her later and look, I collected these, like, thinking of you? Or are you doing it to make yourself feel better?
It's probably for herself.
Yeah.
Just in case of like, for no other reason. It's probably just something that she does to feel, to honor her daughter. Maybe. And do something to show,
like a, not ritual, but like a,
what's the word? Like, you know, when you do something to show, like respect to something, like how some people will go and they'll light a candle, or they'll, You
Yeah,
know,
you're
it's something that you do
Her
to honor.
tradition.
Yes,
Her,
just to honor her daughter
yeah.
and
Yeah.
kind of, you know, because she can't get her a gift, she can't send her a card. So what does she do? She saves clippings from the day that she
exactly.
was
And we don't
born.
know the situation that got her to the point where she is pregnant and then put a baby out for adoption. So whatever her ritual is, we still don't know why the initial went down. But all the same, I still
Yeah.
think anybody who has to decide something like that at any point in their life, like this, that, or the other, is not easy. Like you have 3 options, and that's it.
Well, which makes me think that she was probably underage and
Yeah.
she didn't have a choice.
Yeah. I think it was to
So
keep
if
it
she was
private.
underage,
Uh-huh.
Carly would be pretty old. She's 40.
Yeah.
Well,
So if she was underage, then we're assuming that Carly is over 23, right?
Mhm.
yeah,
Something like that.
but she
She's
could have
legal.
been okay if she was 18 when she had her,
Mhm.
then that would have made Carly what, 21, 22?
Right now.
Right. When Anna's 40. So
Mhm.
she still could have been 16 or 17. You know what I'm saying? And it could have just been where it wasn't her choice.
I don't think it was. Well, we go again to how the dad was, right?
Right. Well, the parents disappeared. So they're off in Florida,
Right.
living their life. We don't know when that happened, do we?
Just recently.
Exactly.
Or not too.
Recent,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, or that's why the
Well,
Sunday
the 2
club
older
started.
siblings raised the 2 younger siblings. So whatever she got herself into, I guarantee her parents were not around for it. She didn't have them around for that kind of a situation.
Well, the 2 older ones didn't raise them in the sense of like really raise them. It was more of they were the emotional
Yeah.
kind of mom and dad figure to take care of them
Yeah.
because the parents were there, but they just weren't really doing
Unavailable.
much.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't think that they were like completely gone and out of their lives or anything
No,
like
it
that.
just seems like they were unavailable in pretty much every way that like a parent could be, but still be in the house and providing for their kids.
Exactly. Well, it was done as a chore, right? Like,
Yeah.
well, you know, we have to feed them and we have to
Yeah,
send them to
like-
school. And then
We
it was
really
probably
Daily
like having
checklist.
sex and making 4 kids. We just don't want to take care of 4 kids.
yeah, pretty much.
And the other 2 were, a little younger. So
Yeah.
Speaking of the other 2, we've talked about Maeve. What about Josh? Anna tried to sneak into Luca's fucking study and get some info on her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch. Like, you are really crossing a line. I understand that it's your brother, but you've been told numerous times that, like, he's going to tell you what's going on in his own time. So,
Yeah.
like, going behind his back, going behind your boyfriend's back, like, you're just being sneaky, and I'm not cool with any of that.
Yeah.
There's just no point in that. Like, you've been told, like, and if you respect and trust Luca, then you should believe him when he says, like, your brother is going to come to you about this when he's ready. So does she respect him really? I don't know.
I don't think it's that
I
she
think he's
doesn't
a
respect him
boy,
or trust him. I think that Anna is just so used to being like not the matriarch, but she's
big,
used to
big
being that
sister.
mom figure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
it
just-
probably kills her
Not
that he
know.
knows something about her brother that she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
We all know about being big sisters. Aren't all 3 of us the big sister?
Mm.
So we all know something about that shit. But I can tell you right now, don't you dare try to keep some shit from me, either one of you.
Well, I would think that, like, okay, you're dating Luca. Obviously, he is working with your brother. If there was something that he felt you had to worry about, it would be a different story. I would think that I would trust him enough to be like, you would tell me if it was really something that I had to worry about, right? Because I know that they all kind of coddle Josh and, they always want to make sure he's okay. And she, I think, had mentioned in something that's like, when she sees him, she feels like she can take a deep breath of relief that, okay, if
All
he's
of
here,
them.
he's okay.
They all
Right.
do.
So, if he's not coming to you like, hey, something's really up and I'm worried, let it go and just let him kind of, like you said, come to me when he's ready, but yeah, she shouldn't be sneaking around and going through his shit.
Mm-mm. I was like, oh, she's about to. Nope, that he's looking at you. He's watching you. Yeah, I don't agree with the sneaks. Mm-mm. Rude. Okay, and finally, I think we got to talk about Dinky. So Dinky,
Good old
we went through
Dinks.
some tears with Dinky. We're concerned for her. She's happy, sad. She's fine. She doesn't need to be moved. Everyone's arguing about where the fuck she's gonna go. That was awful, by the way. Awful. The only person who can afford it and has the space is like, nah, not us. You're a fucking asshole, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking asshole. But
Well, I think I told you over the phone. As soon as Santi put in his offer, I wouldn't even have let Neil like respond. I would have been like, "Oh my God, thank you. You're awesome. I'll be over as much as I can helping out." And then boom, like, and stick him with it. You know what I mean? Like,
yep, I agree.
just very selfish. But
Because it
again,
makes the most sense.
he's so in his own head about his lifestyle situation. And I think it's because he himself is just not comfortable with his lifestyle situation. I really don't. And so he's projecting that off to everybody else.
I think a lot of that also has to do with his sense of self. Like he obviously, like he got the Botox this week, and that was a whole fucking funny thing.
God.
The jokes that his family were making about it, I was dead. But like he doesn't feel good about himself. He's over there crying in a room about how his clothes don't fit, and it's like, bitch, same. Like everybody goes through this, and he's like, yeah, but I'm a gay man. This is not supposed to be for us.
Right, but you're a gay man who is married, and you have a husband that loves you. You're not out trying to date these club jumpers, like
finding whatever that victim mentality.
Right, victim mentality, and he's worried that like he's gonna lose his husband if he doesn't look and behave a certain way. I mean, he even thinks his husband's a fucking gold digger. I mean, for goodness sakes, he's like, I'm ugly. That's the only thing he has from me.
It's just self-sabotage. And what's the worst thing is that him doing this is what's going to make him lose Santi.
Oh yeah.
Not gaining the weight, not missing the hair plugs, not any of that shit. It's the way you're treating him and the way you're acting. Yeah. It's just
But that being said,
it sounds like they need to talk.
He was a dick.
Oh yeah.
He was a dick about his grandmother. I was so irritated. I was like, nope. She took care of you. It's your turn.
Yeah. I agree.
That's it. So we thought that Sheba might have been abusing Dinky. Do we now feel that way, at least at the end of this week? No.
I didn't.
I never felt that. I mean, something's up, but I never thought that the grandmother was being abused. It almost felt like if she just really never truly wanted to be there to begin with. And I don't know, like maybe she's just afraid to say something since it's like almost like there's no turning back type of point in her life, right? Like your house is gone. Just that's where you're at.
Well, it seems
she doesn't want to be a burden on her family. Like,
and she probably never got to grieve that, and like she said, like this is never me. So she has those moments, and it's just like a realization of sorts.
Yeah.
Well, I can imagine being at a point in my life where you've lived your life, you've had your family, you've even raised grandkids, and all of a sudden you're sitting somewhere in a house. Get out. Put it back now. It's in there for a reason. Put it back. Oh my God, I could take this kid. But it's like, all of a sudden you're in a space that it's not somewhere where you created memories. It's not your home that you called for however many years. That it's a whole part of your life that is just gone.
Yeah.
And
everything is familiar.
It kind of gives you goosebumps. You know what I mean? Yeah. That you could live so much of your life and have a home and have these places where all these family members, these are memories and it's a place you created, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yep. Yeah.
how eerie it is to think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so many people have to experience that because of like different tragedies, like in younger versions of their life. But to live your whole life and to have had a full life and to have all these memories of a place and, some good, some bad. And it's still just, it has to be incredibly difficult to have to grapple with at the end of your life that all
Yeah.
of those things are gone and it'll never be the same.
Mhm.
And everything that you want, you can't have. And even if you could be with your family, it's still not the same as being in your home and having your things around and doing things your way. And, you know, growing old is, it's hard, obviously, to do because,
Yeah.
I think we all have grandparents that are at a more advanced age that are experiencing that where even in their own home, they sometimes don't feel like it's theirs anymore because they have, family that's there that has had to be there to help take care of them. And I know that that's difficult for some and great for others. They have more company, but you think for Dinky that she has more. She has people her age that she could get to know, and she has activities that they get to take part in. And in some ways, the assisted living places can be so incredible, especially if you have like less that you'd be able to do if you were living at home with family. There's so many more things that you can do. They have so many fun things at these places, but also you're entrusting absolute strangers with the care and love of, your family member. And that's hard. That's
Yeah.
very,
Like, I
very,
feel very blessed that Nana gets to stay in her home
it sucks.
and be in her home. You know what I mean? With
Yeah.
family around, and it keeps her young and going because she sees the kids in and out all the time, and everybody's visiting all the time, and
Yeah.
anything that's going on, she's still in the mix. And having seen her, like if she had ever had to go to like a rehabilitation center, or when my dad had to be like in a, it just depends on the situation, because like you said, it could be a really great situation where they still feel like they have a lot of freedom,
Yeah.
but they're still being watched over and cared for. But then it could also be a situation where you just feel like you're somewhere at an adult daycare just waiting for your end.
Yeah.
And
It's
you're not
definitely
even in a
a lot.
comfortable space,
Yeah, and how do you find the right thing for each person? And it's like half the time you have to actually like make this decision and jump in 2 feet in front of you before you can then see that it wasn't the right decision based on how they respond to it. And that's where we ended with Dinky this week.
Yeah.
Is, Sheba discussed with her, like, if they fucking ask me again, I'm going to tell them the truth. You're not happy here. You're depressed all the time. You sit here and cry. You don't come and eat. You don't take part in activities. Like the things that you would hope that your elder loved one is doing in this facility, she's avoiding completely. And she has someone who's on her side, which is Sheba, who we thought maybe was a little bit of a dark figure looming, but she isn't. Not at all.
Yeah.
And she's looking out for her, and that's good to know, but not everybody has that in these types of situations. And I hope that she actually pulls them aside and is honest. I do. I think that that's what they need. And if she doesn't, it better be because she lit a fucking fire under her ass and she got out and started participating.
Yeah.
And I hope that that gives her like the last like oomph that she needs to feel happy with where she's at. But we don't know what her history is. So Desiree says, same stay-at-home mom. What is W at home mom? Waiting? At home.
I don't know what that is.
At home waiting to die. Oh, is that you right now? You're an idiot. You're at home waiting to die. Stupid. Oh, working at home mom. At home waiting to die. Oh, okay. That was a good one. None of us got that. Can I tell you how many acronyms I've seen on the fucking internet this week?
Oh, I hate acronyms. Like,
Oh my
what,
god!
people just
I
expect you to
joined
know it all.
because of acronyms. I joined like this, like those like VIP groups or whatever. So I joined one. First of all, they're fucking amazing. But I joined one because I saw this gal post a really cute outfit that she sewed in another group, and I was like, "Where the fuck can I get that?" And she was like, "Go over to this group." I'm going to have a release of this or a drop of this. I don't fucking know what these things mean. What is a drop? So anyways, I found out what a drop was because I bought some shit today. It was very difficult to figure out. All the acronyms for how they ship and how long you have to wait and what the fuck this, that, or the other is. I was like, there was a whole list of acronyms and there is not some pinned thing at the top saying what all of it means. So I'm over here like, okay, RTS, that's ready to ship. Yeah, ready to ship. Okay. What's TAT? Still don't know. Fuck it.
You should have just messaged her and been like, look,
She specifically said,
WTF.
don't message me. I'm not going to answer you.
You should
Because
have
if
been
you
like,
have a question, send me an
WTF.
email.
IDK. Just tell me where I can purchase it so you can ship it. And that's it. And
So-
fucking BRB GTG.
So it was like one of these, like, you have to have another member turnaround time.
There you go.
It's okay. Well, now I know that
They
there's
need to have a
like this
key. If they're
box.
going to use all those acronyms, they want to invite new
So-
people. There
Well,
needs to
when
be a
you're in
key.
the loop, when you're
So I-
plugged in, as the boys say in baseball, you know what's up.
Right. Okay. So my turnaround time for this adorable half dress that I just bought Belle is 4 weeks. It said 4 weeks, like TAT 4 weeks. And I was like, I guess I'll find out whatever it is happens. And I just like sent them my money because of what it is. Beautiful, beautiful little dress, like half dress. It's like if you could like make a long skirt come up to your chest and put little straps on, you should wear like a long sleeve underneath. What? But it's like this black one that has like gold magical elements on it, like potions and cats. And I was like,
Sounds cute.
I know they were like a few days
Perfect
late,
for Christmas. Yeah.
but I got her a 6, even though she's a 5. Bitch, I'm gonna have it for all next year too.
Well, yeah.
So.
Turnaround time is 6 months, so it'll fit her.
Turnaround time is she'll be ready to wear it next October.
Okay. Anything else about the chapters before we move on to something else?
I think we covered all of it. For next week, it's 9 through 12. I think that's it.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. Tired of fucking Sam crying all the time. If he's going to be a blubbering idiot, stay your ass at home. I don't want to hear it and I don't want to see it.
I'm just saying, I'm fucking sick of
Buck up. Buck the fuck up. Sam.
Neil may not be wrong. Like,
That's
just go
it.
get it wet. Move on.
That's it. We keep Sam simple. Just suck it the fuck up. Okay. So we're going to play a little game. It's going to stay in the whole food realm. Tasha, can you keep score for me?
Can I what?
Keep score.
Yeah. You want me to keep scoring
have,
like,
like- Yeah.
Okay.
Just I don't have paper and pen around me.
I do.
So it's kind of like what we did last week a little bit, but basically I'm going to name a food dish and you guys let me know what country it originates from. So this will be fun to see. Food origin. And I have a fun, really fun prize that we are giving away with this.
Shit,
And
yeah,
no,
you
it's
do.
not a,
I forgot
it's
about
not a
that.
bookmark,
Ooh, the
and it's not a
prizes.
pin. So you're going to want to win this. So everybody get ready to answer.
Yeah, I agree. Super cute.
Okay. So first question is, do you know where the dish Eggs Benedict came from? And I'll give you multiple choice.
Hell,
United
no,
Kingdom.
Hollandaise taste like shit.
Yeah. United Kingdom, USA, Denmark, or Ireland? Ireland.
Desiree said,
Where,
I'm
where
ready.
Dinky's from? Out.
Can I take some real quick?
What?
All right, Des, you can play. I'm gonna put your fucking tallies up too. We'll see if you get it right, bitch.
Because you never use them.
They're broken.
Desiree's like,
Look it up.
I'm participating today and I'm about to win.
Okay, so far we've got Des and Jessica answering.
Yeah.
Who else is playing?
Oh my
Come on,
god.
people. Join. Play.
Tally this. Oh my God.
That's 4.
You know what?
Ooh, you get 4 bitches.
She's
Hell
gonna get
yeah.
4 negative marks now. Now you gotta make
Now you
those
gotta
up.
win them back. So
plus
you're
some.
-3. Yeah, maybe if you got UK right, then you're -3. If you didn't, you're -4.
Okay, no one else is playing.
Dude.
So the answer is USA.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
I
Oh,
actually did not know that.
I know. They originated it in New York sometime between 1860 and 1894.
interesting.
Wow. Nope. Mm-mm. I don't know
Okay. Everyone who's ever tried Black Forest cake knows how rich and delicious it is.
that. I know
But
where
can
this
you
is
guess?
from. I went to baking school.
But you're not playing, so shut up. But
Okay.
can you guess what country it comes from? Is it Sweden?
Yeah.
Norway?
Yeah.
Lithuania?
Yeah.
Lithuania?
Yeah, that's one.
Or Germany?
All of those. They came from one of those four. I do actually know.
Germany.
When I went to baking school, they had to have us we all drew out of a hat for something we had to do for the week. What do they call it? Like not like a competition, but whatever, doesn't matter. We had to draw out of a hat, and you drew a country, and then you had to draw out of another hat what item you're going to make from that country. So I know where a bunch of random things come from.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was actually kind
gotcha.
of fun because you couldn't pick yours. This was your stuff. You don't get to decide. You didn't want to, but you make
Totally random.
Yeah.
Right.
Jessica got it right. It is Germany.
Germany. Desiree says, "Say it again." No. Where's Black Forest cake from? Germany.
Okay.
Yes.
Tell me where meringue comes from. Is it Switzerland, New Zealand, Brazil, or Belgium?
Desiree now said Germany. You might want to repeat that because Desiree's going to say it again while she was shouting Germany.
No, I only say it once. I only say it once.
I probably talked over it too. She's going to hate me.
Switzerland, New Zealand, Brazil, or Belgium?
What is it? Answer, people. Answer.
Oh, what's that, Jessica? You said Switzerland? You're right. Switzerland it is.
She said it's not standardized testing.
Yeah, Jessica says Switzerland.
Switzerland.
There you go.
I love it.
Jessica wins. Another dessert has come our way. Do you know where baklava comes from? Is it Serbia, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, or Greece?
I know this
What was
one.
the first one? Did you say Serbia?
Serbia.
Serbia.
I think I know it.
I don't even hear the question. Where's baklava?
Baklava.
Baklava.
I've been wanting to say this.
Serbia,
It looks like you're in a
Saudi
cup.
Arabia, Turkey,
Tosh.
or Greece.
And then you did that earlier with your arm. Looked like a handle.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. You see the cup under you?
So the answer is actually Turkey.
I knew it.
Baklava is considered part of Turkish
Look,
cuisine.
they both said Greece. Not this one, the previous. Oh.
I got that right.
What was the previous question that you said?
It was Switzerland for meringue.
Keeping my own score.
Meringue. Not France, like some of us might have thought.
Okay, let's see. The easy ones I'm skipping over, so let's see.
Do one easy one, make us feel smarter.
I'm gonna pee. Keep score for this next one if you have to.
Where's
Let's
the
see.
ticker? Where's the ticker?
These are easy.
It's gone.
Okay, we'll try this one. Okay, apple pie is something that we all know and love. Tell me what country it originated from. USA, South Africa, Germany, or England?
I want to yell things, but I'm not playing.
You are not.
Oh, they both said England.
England is right. The earliest apple pie recipe is from 1318 and was printed by English author and poet Geoffrey, whatever the hell his last name is.
What is it?
Let's see.
I want to know his last name now.
Can you guess what country pilmeni comes from?
I don't even know what that is.
It looks like a tortellini pasta dish. So is it from Russia, Hungary, Bulgaria, or Romania? I'll show you it.
What is it?
I'll show you a picture.
What is this called? Ooh, that looks pretty. Pelmeni.
Have you heard that before?
No, but they look like tortellini or like little potato.
That's what I said. Yeah.
What's it in it?
What?
Russia,
Who won the last one?
Hungary. Both of them did.
Okay.
Russia, Hungary, Bulgaria, Romania. Jessica, you said Russia? That's correct. They are from
She's
Russia.
from Romania.
They are little dumplings
Desiree
that can
said
have a.
Bulgaria.
Take a point off for being a smart
What
ass.
was the last question where the answer was England?
Apple pie.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
That I did not know. Go
You thought you
figure.
went to baking school.
I thought I did, but they didn't make such boring ass shit.
Rude. Okay, so Jessica, I'm guessing, is our winner.
She said, "Bitch, you laughed. I get an extra point." Okay,
Yeah,
you
but
grab
remember,
one extra point.
you had
You still did not
4
win.
of these points that we had to deduct. So
Yeah, you had finger points, which means you're still
Mhm.
-2.
Yeah. So sad.
No, you didn't win. Jessica did. So, well, there you
Am I
go.
putting
Look,
the prize
Desiree
in?
was like actually trying to beat her ass too. She was like, "Jessica, I got your number, girl. I'm about to beat you. I want what's about to go down." Oh my god. Anna picked out such a fun trivia gift too. We knew that she did this. Wait, how long ago did you get this, knowing that it was for November? Do you remember?
sometime last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been waiting forever.
Am I putting it up now?
Look.
Yeah, go ahead and put it up.
Okay, here we go.
And the winner gets
Rude. Oh my god. Mini waffle maker.
And it has a little pumpkin inlay, so it makes a little pumpkin design on
So
your
fucking
waffle.
So cute.
Perfect.
How cute is that?
I love that. Oh my god.
Congratulations, Jessica.
Yeah. Great job,
You gotta
babe.
make some fun waffles and send us pictures.
Ooh. Does anybody have like a great like a waffle recipe? She said cute. It is.
Okay, so it's not a waffle recipe, but you can take an egg, beat it up, put shredded cheese
Liar.
inside of it, and season it. And then you put it in your waffle maker, and it almost makes like a egg sandwich kind of.
Yeah, egg sandwich kind of thing. Get out.
I think I've tried that.
An egg
Tasty.
sandwich kind of thing in the waffler.
Well, like to replace the bread, is that what she's talking about? Or just
To do like a
Or
cheese-
you can put it just inside of your bread, but that like people on keto, they
Yeah.
eat that just as is. Yeah.
like they make that their bread slice or whatever.
Jessica doesn't have to diet like the rest of us does, so fuck her. But she can make whatever kind of waffle. Make a pumpkin spice waffle.
You can also put raw cookie dough in there, like when you get the place and bake, and press them down. I made them at my sister's house, or cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
Place and bake. What?
I have not heard of that. I would fucking put a cinnamon roll. Are you
Oh yeah,
kidding?
yeah, and then just drizzle it with the icing that comes with it.
Okay, you know,
Quick dessert.
I really want like a keto cinnamon roll, like a real one, because I went to the sugar-free shack in wherever
Redondo
it is,
Beach?
all the way up Hawthorne, yeah, like the North Redondo area. I think it's like in a corner of Redondo, even though it's not. But so I went there, and they have these containers of these enormous cinnamon rolls, right?
Mhm.
Enormous cinnamon rolls. And so they have these like iced ones and then these like mildly iced ones. And so it said like keto, no sugar cinnamon rolls, $3. and the regular ones were like $5. And I was like, okay, well, I just want like a keto one to try. Nah, fuck it, give me 2, right? So she packages them. I don't watch. She packages them. What I didn't realize is there is a whole like 2 rows of cinnamon rolls that look like normal cinnamon rolls, big bitches, ready to make me happy, right? $3. No, it was like $4 or $5, but they were 3 carbs each. That's what I was gonna say. So it's 3 carbs, and I'm seeing this big thing, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You just made my day, my whole year, right? She packages it, and I get it home, and I pull it out. It is a quarter of the cinnamon roll. She literally cuts a quarter piece with the icing, cuts a quarter piece. It is a bite. I pulled it out and I was like, this bitch was fucking $4 or $5 and it is a quarter of a.
Oh, wow.
My God, it tasted so fucking good. Oh, it's so fucking good. Not worth it, but so fucking good. So now I need to make some, and now I really want to put them in my little mini waffle iron with some motherfucking icing. Okay. Thank you. She said, what the fuck? Exactly what the fuck. We need to try some cinnamon rolls.
That's not happening.
We need to try some cinnamon rolls. Okay, so I've been on keto officially for how long? Do you guys remember? I was off it for a while, gained like 20 pounds, got back on it. It's probably been like a month and a half, yeah? It's been since September, whenever that is. And I gained a pound.
It's not fun.
No. Also, what the fuck? Last time all I did was lose. What do you mean I gained a pound? However, I wasn't on any kind of meds then. So I've been on like now a 4 or 5 month antibiotic, which can help you gain weight. And then I'm on like the acne med, which can help you lose weight. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm just maintaining. If they counteract each other, I'm basically just maintaining. However, I did gain a pound. But it could be because I'm about to get my period. I don't know. But still, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, to be on it for a month and a half-ish, maybe more, and still gain a pound.
Well, what I hate is when I'm like watching and I'm purposely saying no to certain things, and then I step on the scale and there's nothing, and then I've eaten whatever, and it's kind of, now I'm like, well, why am I saying no to these things if it's not doing anything for me? That pisses me off.
Yeah. Oh my God. Very frustrated. So now I just want cinnamon rolls and to go to New York City and eat all the pizza and pastries on the planet. So fucking irritated. She said stress won't let you. A watch pot doesn't boil. She's that girl at Zumba. I don't need you to pet me. I'm just kidding. I need pet. But no, I'm quite frustrated because I was like, look, I just want to lose like the 5 pounds that I'm about to gain in New York anyway. So our family is going to finally take like a New York City trip, and I've never been. And all I want to do is eat pizza and Italian pastries, right? Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought maybe I should lose the weight I'm about to gain. I'm already down. Now I can only gain like 4 or 5 pounds because I'm already like at 1+. So what the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm there.
And yeah, I get it. I'm not exactly like enormous. I get it. I'm skinnier, but that's not where I want to be. So stop bitching and just do what? Just do what?
Do what you're doing. And
I mean, I'm going to fucking eat the shit there, but I think I need to get off my meds. So that'll be fine. Mm-hmm.
The one place that I was really obsessed with in New York, they brought it here to California, so that was good. The Halala guys? Oh no, Halala guys?
What the fuck is that?
It's me.
Guys.
But it was on a corner, and we stood out in the snow for like 20 minutes to try it, and it was good. And now they have it here. I didn't even have to sit out in the snow for it.
I've never even heard of this. So what do they have here? What is it?
It's halala here. Let me just pull it.
Like meat on a stick, like the skewer off. Is it that?
Halal?
Halal guys.
Oh, I heard hello.
This place.
Hello guys, and I was like,
they have it in
Five Guys kind of meat market. I don't know.
They have it in
hello guys.
Long Beach now.
Or meat market? No. I'm alone.
Come here.
This place.
Y'all,
Come here.
it's a beef market. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's how it was in New York. Just the
Okay.
stands.
So you're telling me
Oh, there.
that the one place that I needed to go to in New York City serves meat, and now
They have it here now. So
Yeah, but I also don't eat meat. So if you had to
I know.
suggest something, if
Well,
anybody had to suggest something
I
else
wasn't-
that I go eat in New York City, is there like a restaurant or like something I have to stop by? I mean, it's hard. I'm vegetarian. I won't be keto that week, so that's tough. I even considered like eating meat for the week because I was like, damn, there's like a lot of good. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not an idiot. Like it's been a long time. It's been 9 years, so. Kind of a long time. I'd probably just make myself sick and then I wouldn't be able to eat there at all. So I'm not going to play games. I'm just going to eat yummy food and not.
Yeah, you'll get carb sick anyway. You don't need to eat.
Yeah, I know. I
meat.
probably will. So I'm over here thinking I'm a little bit sad that we only have one more charm left to put on our keychains. Isn't that crazy? It's like a year gone. Very cute though. I love it.
It was fun.
Yeah, that is fun. Just saying, I'm a little sad about that. Oh, put it back. All right. Anyways, I'm over here plus Fitty. Did keto for a week, started losing milk. Now I can't do anything. Just have to get comfortable in this body that's nourishing a whole person. Yep, there you go. You just got to get him to like a year and then see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I
guys.
think we need
So,
Yeah,
what?
I was gonna say I think we need to call it a night.
You look like you're about to get sneezy.
It sounds like you
I was.
Did
you see
allergies
me?
just come at
Well,
you?
it started hitting me at the park today,
Oh.
and it's been just off and on. I just feel.
I
like
just
crap.
start hearing it really a lot right now.
It just changed
Yeah,
like right
you
now.
see me having my sneeze attack
Yeah.
when I was on mute. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that being said, we'll let you go. Congratulations, Jessica.
Yes.
Happy
Congratulations.
birthday, Rebecca, if you end up watching this later. And
Yes,
good job
happy
finishing
birthday.
a marathon. We're really proud of you. And we're not just some stranger saying that.
Right.
This
Look
week-
at you running and stuff. You can do it.
Do
Good
it.
job.
So proud of you.
All right. This week, read chapters 9 through 12. Tomorrow's Nina's birthday. And, you know, she's going through a lot with her son. So we're going to make sure we say happy birthday as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll see you guys next week.
I'm
Gobble
actually
Box.
really excited because I think we're gonna get a lot of juice in week 3.
I hope we get some juice in
Yeah.
week 3. This is a juicy
We
book.
are.
It really is. Like, it's a nice step away from like October's book, but it's got some juice.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we're
It
gonna
looks
get a lot of
cool.
answers this week. I'm excited.
It's a little bit of a steak.
Yeah,
Well, bouncy steak this week.
bouncy steak.
Oh, bouncy steak. It's not raw like last month, covered in bugs.
Oh,
Ew.
got it.
It's like a perfectly tender. You know when they say like,
Oh, like
chickenness?
I never understood that.
Yeah, you feel it here.
Oh.
No, it's not here.
Oh.
It's here.
Oh, you
Ah.
do it there.
I'm
Yes.
confused.
So
No.
as you
I always did it in the middle here.
see how okay,
That's
so
what I
when
was always
you
told.
kind of barely touch it, and as you change fingers, you feel it get firmer.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I want my
This
steak
is-
here, but I want my other things. I'm just kidding.
Ew.
You're welcome. We'll see you bitches next week.
Good night.
Good night.